Hey encouragers, have you had a long day? Don't worry, welcome to encouragement. Let's get started. This week, one thing I did in order to live life was I organized my paperwork. I pulled a bunch of stuff out of the drawer, you know, those piles of paperwork that get throughout your house. I gathered them all up, found out what I didn't need, shredded the stuff I needed to secure, and all these different things. Like, got it all set up and organized, kept the stuff I needed, and put it in precise order so I could use it for taxes or for documentation and other kinds of purposes. That is one way that you can live life. Is it for me? It helps me de-stress, and it helps make my life more simple, and I can focus on my goals. And that's one way I lived life a little bit this week, because it helps me. To me, it's like a breath of fresh air. So I hope you get out there and live life by organizing yourself. This week, one thing you can do to show somebody love is call extended family members. You know, the ones you don't see, like your grandparents who live in different states, those kinds of things. One easy way you can show people love is by calling them, saying, hey, just been thinking about you. Even if you don't get to go out there, you don't have to promise them to see them and take a long trip, but just let them know you're thinking of them, because they are important to you. And when you give other people value, that's not such a bad thing. The world might actually become a better place because of it. I hope that strategy helps you find creative ways to love people. So get out there and do it. So for this week's word of encouragement, I want you to consider something that might scare a couple of you, and that is, consider stepping into a leadership role. Whether that's in work or at home or in life, you know, you could be a kid and you could be working with your siblings, it could be anywhere. Consider stepping into a leadership role. One way you can know if you should start stepping into a leadership role is if you have a lot of gripes and complaints about how things are done and you have better ways to do them. You might have a strategy, you might have a solution that can make an organization better. It can not only make other people's lives better. If you're a good leader and you step in because you're humble and not because you want power or control, and you share what wisdom you might have, hopefully it's wisdom. Double check yourself, make sure it's wisdom. Run it by a couple other people first. But if it's wisdom, then you might make everyone else's life better around you. And if you're a selfish person, at very best, you can make your life better. I'm just kidding. There's nobody selfish watching this channel. I hope that encourages you this week. Be a leader. Share the good direction that you have for an idea or a company. Share that. And be bold enough to step out and lead people, because it might be temporary. It won't be permanent all the time. You might have the vision that'll lead an organization accurately for a time, and then later on someone might have a better vision. And that's how organizations work, at least the thriving, successful ones. That includes families, churches, businesses, all those things. Like and subscribe, share with your friends. Let's build this encouragement community.